no, I did not hang up. It was you. You was hanging up to talk to your girlfriend. No, it didn't. It didn't fail. What are you talking about? Like, it did not fail. That mean it's broke. Them Gucci shoes probably coming from Muhammad on the side of the corner. Yo, what's going on, gang? It's your girl Ss.Milanooo. If you didn't know, now you know. But as you can tell, I'm back at again with another banger. So let's get into it. Y'all, how I done made it into Messy NYC YouTube. Just that quick, I made it into Messy NYC YouTube. So you know what's about to happen. Messy Mondays here on this channel. Just letting y'all know, not every Monday I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna have story times and celebrity drama every Monday. But let me explain to y'all what Messy Mondays is, alright? So Messy Mondays is basically I'm gonna be telling a story time, or if there's celebrity like drama that week, I'm gonna be putting it on Messy Monday, okay? All credits for this idea going to GOTDAMNZO because that's where I got the idea from, kind of. But a lot of Mondays I'm posting videos like this. This is the attire, the glasses, the scarf. I don't care, but that's what we doing. Alright, so I'm so sorry you gotta hear that, but today's story time. Y'all can tell by the title, it's about to get real crazy. And I got all my receipts, so I'm gonna have to put the receipts on the screen. But yeah, this story time. Just a disclaimer, if you happen to watch this video and you was a part of the story, don't get offended because I did not defame you in any way. I did not slander your name or nothing. It's all truth and nothing but the truth. Because at the end of the day, this is a story that happened. And that's not my fault that you did what you did. Okay? Disclaimer. That's just my disclaimer. If you want to come at me, come at me.
You're gonna catch me, no, never gonna catch me, no.
But y'all better sit tight for this one. Like, go get your snacks. I'll wait. Pause the video. While you still here, go get something because it's gonna be a long video. It's a long story time. Has a few months. So yeah. Alright, that was enough time for y'all to get some snacks. Alright. Don't mind my hair because it keeps getting bunched up in my hoodie. And like, yeah. You could tell my receipts on my phone, but I'm gonna put the receipts on the screen. I'm just gonna be reading the receipts off of here because I gotta make sure I get it correct. Alright. So, guys, this is the story time of how I came to her as a woman. Crazy story time, man. Some of y'all already know this story, but we're gonna take it all the way back. But let's get straight into the video because I don't want to waste no time. Alright guys, so this is starting in June. Let's see exactly what date because I think I still damn, I don't even have the app. Well, I do have my receipts because I took screenshots earlier, so give me 1 moment. This starting in June, baby. This starting in June. June, what, 24th? Oh, iCloud has not been updated. Alright, guys, so basically, let me just get the backstory. I'm on Uber one day swiping. Let's see if I can download it real quick. I decided I'm gonna not do the first part of the receipts because it's wasting time here downloading the app. But I'm gonna have my receipts and they're gonna be on the screen. So this all started back in June. I was on Uber, just, you know, chilling and stuff, and I saw this boy and I swiped on him and I was like, yo, you know, it's fine, not gonna lie. Now, let me tell y'all the names so far. So far, the boy's name is Oscar. Cause he smells like poop and he's a trash ass guy. Alright, simple as that. So his name's Oscar. So I'm scrolling and I see Oscar and I'm like, yo, like I hit him up, I'm like, yo, like, you know, he's like, yo, I was like, you look good. He's like, you too, ma. And you know, normal casual convos. The convos would be over there. Y'all can read it, pause the video. And, you know, I'm getting his number. So we just chilling or whatever. And the first convo we had Like, he was not making it seem like he had a girlfriend in no type of way at all. Like, y'all will be able to see why. Yeah, I just want to say before the receipts start coming up on the screen, they are not in order. They're just stuff from the first combo because my phone kept glitching out. So I had to take the screenshots that I had from before. And yeah, they're not in order, but they still show that he was still a cheater. So, how you gonna call another girl ma when you got a girlfriend? How'd that work? So, let me take off my TMD. It's just irking me. Alright, so yeah, the first convo we had, I texted him on iMessage after he gave me his number. Red flag number 2, why you giving me your number if you have a girl? Baby, what are you doing? So yeah, so he gave me his number. We just texting or whatever, just normal texting stuff. And I don't know if I have receipts of this part exactly, but he was like, all of a sudden he started acting weird. Like, we used to, like, when we first started talking, we would play Fortnite every night. Me and Oscar would fall asleep on the phone. I had screenshots of that, but I don't know if I still have them because it was in my laptop and it's just a whole lot. But yeah, we would fall asleep on the phone. But some mornings I would wake up and he's not there, or like randomly would hang up. Which, mind you, I don't know if y'all have MacBooks, but if you hang up, if somebody hangs up the FaceTime call on a MacBook, it won't say anything. But if a call failed, it will say call failed. So some nights he would wake up, like I would wake up and be like, oh, why you hang up? And he would be like, oh, like it just failed. And I'm sitting here like, no it didn't. It didn't fail. What are you talking about? Like, it did not fail. So he's gonna stay telling me, oh yeah, the call failed. Red flag number 1, I should have kept that. But I didn't want to listen because he was fine. So then this man, he basically started being real like freaky. Like, I did not like that. Every 5 seconds, like, bro, let me tell you one thing. He always wanted to FaceTime audio. And you know, I'm sitting here like, why can't I never see your face? Either you a catfish or you just being mad weird. So he always want to FaceTime audio. So I asked him one time, I was like, can we FaceTime, like regular FaceTime? And he was like, I'm not FaceTime unless you commented on FaceTime. Huh? Red flag number 2, Sky. Why wasn't you listening? Baby, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like,
you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb?
So I was just like, oh, I'm not doing that. One day he called me FaceTime regular. We just sit on the phone. And he was like, well, if I'm not seeing nothing, then this is wasting my time. Why am I going to be on phone? Red flag number 3. Baby, it's got to 3 red flags already. And the story just started. We're still in June 24th to 20 something? Like, oh my God. So then he just starts acting mad weird. Like, he'd be like, oh, if I pull up and we're going to save, then it's cop or pop. If I cop it, then you're gonna pop. Huh? Pop what? I'll pop my shit. Like, shit me. What did you think this was? That was red flag number 4. On top of that, he was jacking. He had a car. So I'm like, all right, so like, what's gonna happen? Like, we gonna be in a car? Like, what's going on? Guys, y'all gonna, it gets crazier. Alright, so boom. So we in July now. This is about July. We really did not keep talking after that because one night I had made a TikTok with him. I can't put the TikTok because I show his face. I wish I could. But I made a TikTok. It was like, for you, I'm gonna let you hit it for free, right? And I posted it. And he followed me on TikTok and he saw it and he was like, oh, so like he called me back all of a sudden. He was like, oh nah, you said I could hit it for free, right? You said I could hit it for free. I was like, it's a TikTok. But see, mind you, that week I was like, oh, well, you know, like TikTok saying that guys that wear wife beaters are for the streets and they're like players. So, you know, everything TikTok says for real. So him seeing my TikTok, he wanted to take it to his advantage. Be like, oh, but you said everything TikTok say is real. Everything TikTok say is real, right? I'm sitting here like, what do you? I was like, no. He was like, nah, I can hit it for free, right? I can hit it for free. I'm like, bro. He was like, nah, that's what you said. Like, he's catching that much of an attitude, and I'm here like, are you okay? Like, what is severely wrong with you? Like, what did you think this was? So that was number 1. That's the red flag. Guys, you keep track of the red flags because I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna miscount. So yeah, he got that whole, oh, but you gonna let me hit it for free, like that whole situation went to his head. After that, I did not really talk to him. I was like, yeah, mad dry. Fast forward to July, all of a sudden he's gonna text me with a picture of him talking about in a car. He was like, hold on, I'm gonna show you exactly how it was, because let's say this is the window. He was like, missed you, friend. Like, he sent me that, and he sent me that text. I'm gonna put the pictures on the screen, of course, I gotcha. So he was like, oh, I missed you, friend. I'm like, bro, when I tell you, I was like, that man is so fine, like, shit, like. So he was like, I was like, yeah, like, I was jumping up and down. I was like, oh my god, he's back, I got it back. He came to his face. Girl, I was like, my little friend back. My little friend. Like, my cousins would know that, because I was literally like, that's my little friend, whatever. Like, yeah, I was stupid. So now we're gonna fast forward, because he was still texting mad dry. And you know, this man would always be like, oh, I'm at work, or sometimes he'd be working late. You know, he wasn't working late. Red flag number 10,000 at this point. So he would be like, oh, I'm on my way to work in a cab. I was like, oh, don't you drive? He was like, nah, I don't like driving everywhere. That should have been a red flag. That should have been a red flag. So let's fast forward a little bit. So we started like talking again, kind of, but not really. Mind you, he always used to call me Blue's Clues, and I call him like Scooby-Doo. Like, we called each other detective names, because I was constantly asking his stuff. Mind you, I should have seen that as a red flag, because when I follow his IG, he did not follow me back. Like, he would be like, why'd you want to see my IG? Why you want to follow my IG? Like, calm down, sir. So that's all red flags right there. And you know, we started, he would be like, oh, what's up, Blue's Clues? What's up, Scooby? What's up, Sherlock? Da, da, da. We didn't talk like the whole month of September almost. I think it was the whole month of September and August that we did not talk. But I think he set up on my Snap a few times, because I posted like one winter moon pic. I don't even think I have it. Like, I don't have those screenshots because it was on Snap. But the winter moon pic, I was like, I posted it, not even with the intentions of him. And he was like, oh, I can't wait. Like, baby, it was not for you. I was talking to somebody at the time. That's the crazy thing. But you know, my little gas head thought he was cute, so I was like, I can't wait either, Stakes. Like, so then what's called? So, oh my god, y'all see my hair? So then after that, then I posted, I was like, who wants to join my private stories? Anybody wants to join? And he was like, oh, what's the word? I'm valid. I said, no, you're not valid, because it was like, I think it was a tour private story. It was like one of my PG-13 private stories. I don't even remember. But it was a private story, and it was like only girls was valid. He asked if he was valid, so I was like, no, you're not valid. And he was like, oh, but like, what if we started talking more? Would I be valid? I said, no, we're not gonna be valid even if we do start talking more, because of the fact that like you're gonna be doing it just so you could see me. Like, no, that's not weird. Then he was like, all right. So then he hit me up on my number again. He texted me my number again. I don't know exactly what date that is, so I'm not gonna have receipts for that, I don't think. But he hit me up. I was like, hey, da da da. It was just a normal convo. He's like, how are you? But then he started being day room again. So I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Like, it's August. At this point, we have not really spoken since July, because at this point I was home. So one time I posted a picture of my shoes. I might still actually have that in my Snap memories, and yeah. But I posted a picture of my shoes. I was like, what's the word? Links. Who wants to come to me? He was like, oh, what's the word? You gonna come to Coney? Baby, you live in Coney Island. I live in the Bronx. You know how far that is? That's about 3 hours there and 3 hours back. No, 6. No. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, you could come to me because you got a car. And he was like, nah, I like, he didn't even make up no excuse. I think he just changed the topic. So then he one day, well actually this story's gonna be a little bit mixed up when it comes to months, but then one day he was like, oh, I'm horny, not gonna lie. I was like, okay. He was like, you want to see my dick? And I'm here thinking he's joking, so I was like, sure. Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened. So yeah, mind you, let's keep in mind this whole time he has a girl. Fast forward back to August. So he stayed trying to see me, and like it was not working out. Well, August or September, whichever one it was, but we did not really talk. Now let's get to October 11th. Yeah, we go back, fast forward to October 11th. Now October 11th or the 9th, it's either 11th, but somewhere in between those. Boom. Me and Janaya and Amaya is sitting outside in my backyard. She talking about how her nigga uptown got a car. And I was thinking, I was like, I know somebody who got a car. And she was like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah. So she was like, oh, like, what's, I was like, I couldn't even say his name, but I was like, oh, his name's Oscar. Like, I used to talk to him. He's fine. So you know what I did? I was like, y'all dare me to call him? And like, if y'all watching this video, you already know how that went down. I was like, y'all dare me to call him? So I called him, and I was like, yo. He was like, yo, mind you, I was not expecting him to answer. So he was like, yo, what's up? Like, what happened? Like, were you, like, you know, it's been a minute since we spoke. So I was like, yeah, you know, like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why we haven't spoke. And I'm sitting here lying so hard because I was talking to somebody at the time. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why we didn't speak in a minute. Like, you know, I just been busy. I made up some type of excuse. Then I was like, on top of that, the last time you was not jacking it, you was being day room, right? So I told him, I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm sweaty, y'all. So I was like, yeah, so like, you know, I don't know why you was being day room. He was like, oh, it's just that last time it was no feelings. Mind you, this is another red flag because he was like, it was no feelings attached.
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Janaya heard it, Amaya heard it, all three of us went, like, our faces dropped. We was like, oh my, did he really just say that? Like, and then I was like, oh, okay. I was like, he was like, but how was I playing though? After he said that, mind you. So he's very manipulative. He's a manipulative little bitch. Like, that's what the fuck he is. I'm sorry for my language in this video, but if you get fessed, you know why. Like, you'll understand me if you was in this situation. So he was a manipulative little bitch. So I'm like, oh, well, because I was playing because I wanted you. And like, you know, you was just not jacking it. He was like, oh, well. He was like, oh, well, if you want me, you can have me. Mind you, he has a girlfriend. Let's keep that. Bro, these is his exact words. Like, if Amaya and I was coming on the video, you will hear these is his exact words. If you wanted me, you could have me. So you have a girlfriend, you telling me this stuff. I had no clue at all about it. Like, with all the receipts, I'm probably gonna have receipts going down the messages on the whole video. Like, you cannot, there's no way you could say he said that he had a girlfriend. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, what's the word? Like, so I was like, well, I'm gonna call you back, because I was outside, and at the time my data was bugging, and like, you know, my data was bugging. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna call you back when I get inside, or my phone was dying, something or the other. So let's get to the part where this is all on the same day, guys. Let's keep that in mind. So I woke Amaya and Janaya to the bus stop, and we all just talking about it. And I was like, all right, well, y'all better get home, because they came to my house and we was just, I had to walk to the bus stop. So I was like, while I'm walking home, like, who am I gonna call? Because other niggas don't want to pick up. So he was like, she was like, Amaya was like, oh, call Oscar. And I was like, call Oscar? What if he doesn't answer? And then I called him and he answered. He was like, yo. I was like, oh, can you be on the phone with me while I'm walking home? Can you be on the phone with me while I'm walking home? Oh my gosh. So he was like, yeah, what happened? You scared or something? I was like, nah, it's just like if I get killed. And you know, it was real cute. So we walking home talking. He was like, oh, so Sherlock, what's up? Like, what you wanna do? Since you talking to me again, da-da-da. You know, being a little flirt or whatever. I respect him for that. I'll give him his props. He was a good player, but he was not good enough, because y'all will see when it comes to the end of the story. So he texted me because he hung up because I was, well, actually no, I hung up because I got home, and I was like, I'm gonna call you later because yeah, I just got home, I gotta settle myself in, take a shower, all that. So he was like, I bet. He texted me. Let me see if I don't even want to scroll up to the receipts, but I know, yeah, I can't stand this old phone, bro. Like, but he texted me something along the lines, you know what, I'm gonna just not even look at the phone. Yeah, I'm back. Alright, so he texted me, he was like, oh, so like you wanted me or you still want me? Basically, well, this is while he was with me. So he was like, you wanted me, you still want me? I was like, I was like, it's both. Like, I wanted you and I still want you. So like, you know, we chilling. He was like, I was like, alright, so what's the word? Like, you trying to vibe or something? He was like, yeah, let's vibe and see where this goes, ma. Something like that. I don't even know, but he said something. So we started being flirty again, called each other Sherlock, Blues Clues, all that. Everything was going great. Like, we would fall asleep on the phone multiple times. We'd be on FaceTime. I had a private story, and I would post. I'd be like, "Oh, guys, me and Oscar's doing real well. Like, we just did this and that and the third." Let's skip to October 25th, because that day. So I'm sitting there, and that night he came to link me at 2 a.m. He came to link me at 2 a.m. Not gonna talk about it. So that man, he came to link me at 2 a.m. We didn't do nothing really. Like, honestly, that would be a whole nother story time in itself when I get older, because, you know. So he came to link me at 2 a.m. Mind you, he lives 3 hours away and 3 hours back. So he had to leave his crib at like 11:30 to come to see me. So we link. We're not gonna talk about the next part. I didn't do nothing with him. Let's get that cleared out, because I said we're not gonna talk about the next part. I didn't do nothing with him. So we literally go and we're sitting on, like, we want to go to a park, and the park is closed. But anyway, so we were supposed to go to the park and we couldn't go to the park because it was closed. It was 2 a.m. Y'all, let me tell you, I don't know why I didn't see this red flag. That day I linked him. I should have known that everything was gonna go downhill. He said he was 5'9". That man is 5'4".
But I
You telling me I'm an inch shorter than you? Like an inch or two shorter than you? Amaya is 5'5" and she's taller than him. How you 5'9"? How does that work? How are you lying? Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first link he smelled real good, and y'all will see why I'm saying that in a few. So we go. My mouth is mad dry. I have my reasons why, but my mouth was mad dry. So I go, we go. He was like, oh, let's go to the dummy, get to Arizona. And I was like, bet. What is wrong with me? I just want to know. He went and stole the Arizona.
What did he say?
Guys, if you're from New York, put in the comments right now, how much is the Arizona? That is $1. And you're telling me you ain't have $1? You had to steal in Arizona? What is wrong with you? Are you that broke? You had to steal in Arizona? What be wrong? Why are you stealing Arizonas? Red flag. Red flag. Like, oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. So we walk and then we go outside. We just sit in those school decades. This is the first time that we basically kissed or whatever, because, like, you know, we was just chilling outside, and then we was outside in the freezing cold. Let's keep that in mind. You came to link me at 2 a.m. in the freezing cold, 3 hours away. 3 hours away. That's why I said I did not get cheated on. You got cheated on, baby girl. But that's a whole nother part in the story. So we chilling outside. It's just chilling, basically. Nothing really happened. We was just talking, looking like two runaways on the staircase. Like, that was really all it was. Go inside, walk home. He was like, "Hi, baby, bye." Da, da, da. We was talking. He called me. And then, yeah, I had my receipts on my phone. I don't even remember what happened, but so then I don't know what exact day. Oh, November 11th. November 7th. It was November 7th. So he came to see me on October 25th the first time at 2 a.m. Then he wanted me to braid his hair. Now after this, everything was going good. Once again, there was really nothing that bad going on. We was just doing good. We was like, oh, like falling asleep on the phone. Say normal stuff, feel me? So guys, mind you, can y'all peep the red flag that I'm thinking of right now? That man said he had a car. Why you gotta take a train? Why you gotta take a train? Mind you, the train shut down here at 1 o'clock and they start again at 5. So we was outside from 2 to 5 in the morning with dead phones at that because I forgot to bring the portable charger. And we just sitting outside. Like at that point, we was just sitting outside with dead phones in the cold because that man lied about having a car. Why are you lying for? If you ain't have a car, you chilling. But why are you lying? Like literally, what's the point of lying? Top of that, I don't even remember if y'all saw it in the old receipts, but he was like, he's gonna buy me Yeezys, all that. That man is broke. Them Gucci shoes probably coming from Muhammad on the side of the corner. Alright, so let me continue. So alright. Next part. It's November 7th at this point. November 7th, this man wants me to braid his hair. And this is where it starts, like, this is where I'm like, yeah, he's talking to other females. Like, because I didn't even realize because of the fact that he would have his phone boop, boop, while we're on the phone and he would not answer. So, like, you know, but there were sometimes he randomly hang up and then blame it on me, like, oh, you hung up. Like, no, I did not hang up. It was you. You was hanging up to talk to your girlfriend. Respectfully. But, you know, I wasn't thinking about any of that. But, you know, it was still going good at that point. So, oh my God, here comes November 7th. So, we were supposed to link November 6th, actually, because he wanted me to do his hair. So, I was going to do his hair November 6th. November 6th, he was like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. I might not make it in time. And, like, you know, it's late, it's dark outside, I'm doing hair outside because, like, my mother's being strict. So I was like, yeah, we're not gonna link today because it's too late at this point. He was like, oh, wow, so you was gonna leave my links like that? Like, you was gonna dub it? Yes, I am dubbing it because at the end of the day, you should have came earlier. But no, you went to go link your girlfriend, so I'll give you that. November 7th. Oh, I gotta get a cut this and the third. I'll be there at 2 o'clock, I promise. No, actually, it started November 5th because he was supposed to link me on November 5th. Actually, then November 6th came, still didn't link me on November 6th. November 7th came, that's when he linked me. So he comes, everything's going actually pretty weird. Came downstairs, mind you, Maya's here, so Maya saw everything. I come, well, he comes downstairs, he hugs me, not even no tight hug, because the first time we linked, when I walked outside, I got a tight ass hug. No, this time when we linked, I got, and we walked to my backyard because that's where I was doing his hair. Oh my gosh, this is a day where everything started to go downhill. Like, yo, hold up, I'm gonna see if I can get my journal, cause yeah, hold up guys. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So this is November 7th at this point. Actually, I'm gonna have to take off the honorary glasses. I cannot read this journal. November 7th. I'm gonna see exactly what I said. Today I had a good day. I hung out with Amaya and Oscar. It was well, however, the vibe was off at first because when he first came, he was just like, hold up, I'm gonna show you exactly who he was. He was like, and he had his hood on and everything. Like, he was acting shy around Amaya. So I'm like, okay, and my job, I did not even peep the lighting was like this, but it's because I'm having a purple light right now, so, you know. But I was like, well, maybe it's because Amaya's around. Maybe he just wanted alone time or whatever. Let's keep reading. However, the vibe's off at first. I saw that Oscar was texting other females. And mind you, hold up, I'm not explaining the exact story. That's all y'all needed to hear. That's all y'all needed to hear from that. That is all y'all needed to hear from that. Like, that is all y'all needed to hear. So, I'm going to, let me just open up photos right now because I know exactly which receipt I'm talking about. Alright, y'all gonna kill me because I left it on a cliffhanger. But I had to, you know, leave it at a cliffhanger because of the fact that this video was about to be an hour long. Okay, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make it a part 1 and part 2. So that being said, this is the end of part 1 because y'all getting a 30-minute video. I'm gonna post the other part 2 tomorrow, so y'all got a little break. I'm gonna definitely post a recap tomorrow in tomorrow's video. So this is the end. Also, let me know if y'all liked the intro and the outro too, because the outro's new. This strap keeps falling off. But anyways, hello guys, something is so bad. But yeah, that was part 1 of the time I came to her as a woman, because it gets crazy. Like when I tell y'all, it's literally a part 1 and part 2 story. It's just... So yeah, that being said, it will be posted tomorrow. But at the end of the day, you already know about to say, and that's #Milanooo bang, and that's on what? That's on period.
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 Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys so much, and thank you for staying patient with me, because I was supposed to post last week, and yeah, if you watch my Instagram, my Snap story, it's been a whole lot of going on. So thank you for staying patient with me. I love you guys so much though. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.